I'm sure you've already heard and know the story of what happened to the first Rainbow Warrior, how it ended its life.
Weten jullie hoe de eerste Rainbow Warrior aan zijn eind kwam? Ja.
That's right. So the first Rainbow Warrior was blown up with a bomb by the French Secret Service in New Zealand when it was protesting against nuclear weapons. The second Rainbow Warrior has been a Greenpeace campaign ship for 22 years. And does anyone know how that boat has come to an end?
It's been sold.
Almost, in a sense, it has, but
Given
not
away.
for €1.
Okay.
The boat has been donated for a token €1 to an NGO in Bangladesh to be converted to be a hospital ship. Right. So I'll give you a brief example. The last period of that boat's life, this year, there was a terrible disaster in Japan with Fukushima, the nuclear disaster. We all heard about that. Well, the Rainbow Warrior happened to be in the area doing an oceans campaign, and it changed campaign to radiation monitoring. And it went and monitored for radiation 20 kilometers away from Fukushima. And it discovered radiation in the seaweeds and exposed this and informed the Japanese public. And then the very final campaign was a continuation of that, but in South Korea, where there are many nuclear power stations on the beaches. Some of them are more than 20 years old and are supposed to be closed down, but are being given 10-year life extensions because the cost of decommissioning nuclear power is too high to actually close them down. So that was the last campaign of the old Rainbow Warrior. And then it continued down to Singapore, where it was decommissioned. We took off all of the action equipment, the climbing equipment, diving equipment, put that all in a container and sent that to Europe, to this ship. And we changed the name of the boat to Rongdanu, which means rainbow in Bengali. And so it continues with the prophecy of the Warriors of the Rainbow to bring healing not just to the planet, but also to the people. And then Greenpeace, we finally delivered the boat to Chittagong and gave it over to the new owners, and it is now there being converted to have an eye surgery, a general surgery, and also a dental surgery on board, and that will provide primary medical relief in that region. The boat itself was 55 years old and just too old to do these long international ocean voyages that we've been doing, so it's a very fitting job for its retirement to be in one region. But Greenpeace have kept a responsibility towards the old boat, in that if they have a fund set aside, that when the end of the life comes and it needs to be recycled, it will be done in an environmentally responsible manner, that it will go to a proper shipbreaking yard rather than being driven up onto a Bangladeshi beach and with all oils and everything just going into the sea sand and into the sea.
So Greenpeace is also responsible for the maintenance?
Not for the maintenance, so there's no cost. It's been completely given to the organisation. They had to provide show proof that they had enough funding to run it for 3 years. And they get that organisation gets money from governments and industries. So they were able to raise enough money to keep the boat running. So it's not costing, but there is a fund set for the very end of that boat. But now we have the new Rainbow Warrior. And here we have, now we're in the conference room. This is the third one. Yeah. This is the conference room. It's the largest space under deck. It's sheltered. And we have drop-down screens, video projections. This is a very modern ship at a time when Greenpeace really needs to take environmental campaigning to another step. Just at that time, we have the Rainbow Warrior 3. So I hope you enjoy the rest of your tour here today, because I hear the steps coming down, people coming down.
And you're also going to sail on this ship?
I will. Not initially. I'm actually going to be going on to one of the other ships, the Arctic Sunrise, but then I'll come back to the Rainbow Warrior in time. We do move between the boats a little. Thank you all. Thank you.